Right, so Henry Parkin, roles, responsibilities and skills of sports coach. Task 1, sports coaching.
Do you want to introduce?
Yeah.
I'm Henry Parkin, doing about roles, responsibilities and skills for sports coach. First of all, start with roles. First one's innovator. A coach needs to be a good innovator to help them and the players learn. So one, it'll help the players to improve, so that they can learn new skills and techniques. You as a coach will be a better standard of a coach, and people will think you're better. You'll see by others as a better coach, and you might also be able to improve and better. It will help the team win, or the person, because the other team won't know what you're going to do, because they'll never experienced it before. And Dick Crosby's coach, Bernie Wagner, was an innovator because he helped, he innovated the technique of the high jump, which is done still today by Dick Crosby.
Good.
Crosby.
Yep.
Second one is role models. They need to be a good role model because younger children people look up to them because they want to be like them, so do what they do. The players will also look up to them because they'll respect them and want to be like them, so good at sport, and so they shouldn't act stupid, they should be professional so that people are also professional. Tony Manshallow is a role model as a top coach who's coaching Jess Grennis, who's won Olympic medals. Third one's friend. So they need to be a good friend, so that they are there for the player, so they've got someone to talk to, and also that they can trust them. They'll need to support them at what they're doing, and they need to cover. Basically, if they've done something bad in the press, they might need to help cover it up, so the player. And Brendan Rodgers needs to be a good friend to Sturridge, as he's recently joined, so he needs Sturridge to trust him and listen to what he's said.
Brilliant, good example.
Fourth role's a manager. Needs to be a good manager, so you're goal focused. So goal focused so they can win and get better. They also need to be in charge of the players, so that they can keep them under control, so the players don't start doing things they want them to. An example is Sir Alex Ferguson, because he's a good manager, because he's won more than 40 trophies with different clubs. He's won 48 trophies with different clubs, and there's 12 Premier League titles. Right,
so what does a coach need to manage then? So they've got to manage the players, but what else do they have to manage?
They also need to manage getting the equipment.
Equipment, yeah, good. What else would they have to do? Facilities, yeah. What about in a training session? What would they have to manage?
To manage how the session is planned and how it comes out.
Alright, good.
And responsibilities, legal obligations. A legal obligation is a standard procedure that needs to be followed by a coach. It makes it so that they need to be CRB checked so that they can work with young children in case they're further. They will also need to have a first aid qualification done in case someone gets hurt or injured, and they know what to do.
Yeah, good.
Responsibilities, health and safety. It's important so that the participant doesn't get hurt whilst during activity. Before each session, they'll have to do a risk assessment of if some risk assessment in case there's things on the pitch that might hurt someone or anything. It's important so that nobody does get hurt.
Yeah.
have professional conduct, so that they need to have it during a session, so that they are sensible in front of the participants. They need to set a good example, so students don't start acting silly, because if you're acting silly, they will. The pupils will act how you act, so if you're stupid, they'll be stupid. You need to wear the correct clothing so that you're approachable and you also look professional. And Ivan does a good one because, as you can see in the picture, he looks. He's wearing the correct equipment, clothes, and
Yeah, good.
The fourth one is the knowledge of the coach environment. So it's important that you have the knowledge of the coach environment, so that if there's a road there, you know that you need to shout loud or have a whistle or something. If they need to know what sort of ground they're playing on, what sort of footwear they should wear. They also need to know if it's indoors or outdoors.